Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Cars on Ride. Today we're taking a proper, no-nonsense look at the 2025 Suzuki Hustler, the global crossover style model that's been getting a lot of attention for blending city friendliness with a playful, practical attitude. If you're curious about whether the Hustler is more than just a quirky SUV-shaped city car, whether it's genuinely useful, efficient and pleasant to live with, stick around because I'm going to walk you through everything: design, interior, engines, driving, safety, practicality, running costs, and ultimately whether it makes sense for you in 2025. Starting with the exterior, Suzuki has leaned into the Hustler's identity. It's small, it's boxy in the best way, and it looks like it's ready for a bit of adventure. The 2025 version refines that look with cleaner lines, a bolder grille and modern LED lighting all round. It keeps the two-tone roof options and chunky wheel arch cladding which give it a faux off-road vibe, but the proportions remain compact. This is a car designed for tight urban streets as much as for weekend escapes. The wheels are a bit larger than before and the stance is slightly more purposeful, but Suzuki has resisted over-stylizing it. The result is an unmistakable silhouette that stands out without being overbearing. The design is clever. It reads as a small SUV, so it appeals to buyers who want the SUV look without bulk, and at the same time the short overhangs, high windows and upright glass make it very practical in day-to-day use. Move inside and the Hustler continues to impress for what it is. The cabin is thoughtfully laid out with a real focus on usability. Soft touch panels are used where they matter, and switchgear is chunky and easy to use, no fiddly controls while you're driving. The dashboard has a simple, almost retro charm, but the materials have noticeably improved for 2025 and the fit and finish is better than you'd expect in this class. The seating position is upright and gives a great view out, which is reassuring in busy traffic. There's a decent infotainment screen with smartphone mirroring, Bluetooth connectivity and clear menus. It's not the largest screen on the market, but it's intuitive and does the job without fuss. Practical touches, like multiple USB-C ports, generous door pockets, a clever center cubby and cup holders that actually hold a large coffee, show Suzuki has been thinking about real owners rather than just creating a showpiece. Space is surprisingly good given the Hustler's compact footprint. The rear seats offer respectable legroom for two adults on short to medium trips, and three smaller passengers can fit on the bench if needed. The rear bench folds in a variety of configurations, giving a flat loading floor in some modes and a tall cargo mode in others. Boot space with all seats up isn't cavernous. This isn't intended to replace a family hatchback, but fold the seats and you suddenly have a useful, square load bay that handles sizable grocery runs, strollers or weekend kit. The lowish load lip helps when you're sliding in heavier objects. For city dwellers who sometimes need to move bigger items, the Hustler is practical in a way many rivals aren't. Under the skin, Suzuki offers a range of small, efficient powertrains tuned for fuel economy and low running costs rather than outright performance. The global Hustler typically uses a 1.0 to 1.2-liter petrol engine, and for 2025 there's improved engine management and an available mild hybrid system on many markets. The mild hybrid adds a small electric motor generator and a compact battery to help at low speeds and during stop-start driving, giving a measurable improvement in real-world economy and smoother urban drivability. In some territories, Suzuki also offers a full hybrid derivative. That version is excellent if you do lots of short trips and want the absolute minimum in fuel use. Transmission options are focused on smoothness and efficiency. CVTs are common and very well tuned here, delivering a relaxed and easy driving experience. On the move, the Hustler feels light, agile and easy to maneuver. The steering is light at low speeds, which makes parking and dodging in tight lanes effortless, but it firms up enough at cruising speeds to feel stable and predictable. Because the car is small and relatively light, it doesn't need heavy power to feel brisk in town. The instant torque from the mild hybrid assist or the hybrid system gives it a pleasingly responsive off-the-line feel. On the motorway, the Hustler is competent rather than composed like a large SUV. It's best to remember its strengths of visibility, agility and efficiency rather than outright high-speed comfort. At higher speeds there is some wind noise, but suspension and damping have been tuned to soak up common road irregularities well, so long journeys remain comfortable if you're not expecting limousine levels of refinement. Safety and driver assistance have taken a big step forward for 2025. Suzuki equips the Hustler with a comprehensive suite of systems: adaptive cruise control that works well in traffic, lane keep assist that gently corrects course rather than jabbing at the steering, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, and blind spot monitoring where specified. The cameras and sensors perform admirably in urban environments, and the car's compact dimensions make it naturally safer to place on the road. The body structure has been reinforced compared to earlier models, and the safety cell is designed to manage impacts effectively. For families and city users, this is reassuring. The Hustler now offers many of the active safety technologies that buyers increasingly expect. Practicality for everyday life is one of the Hustler's core strengths. The doors open wide, the seats are comfortable and easy to adjust, and rear door apertures are generous, great when you're wrestling with child seats or loading awkward objects. Visibility is excellent all round, which reduces driver stress in busy parking areas and on narrow streets. Fuel economy in the mild hybrid and hybrid variants is where the Hustler really shines. Urban economy can be very impressive, and even on combined runs you can expect figures that beat many conventionally powered superminis. Servicing and parts are affordable compared to larger SUVs, and servicing intervals are sensible, which keeps total cost of ownership low. Interior tech deserves a bit more attention because Suzuki has struck a pragmatic balance. The infotainment system is modern enough for most users, the instrument cluster is clear with useful trip data, and the driver assist displays are well integrated. There's wireless smartphone charging in higher trims and a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot option in some markets, useful for families on long journeys when you need devices charged and content streamed for the kids. Acoustic treatments have been improved for 2025, so wind and road noise intrusion is less prominent than in older Hustler models. When it comes to comfort and refinement, think very good for its segment. The seats are supportive with decent bolstering for longer drives, and the cabin is pleasantly insulated. Ergonomically, everything is where you'd expect it to be. Suzuki has prioritized logical placement over gimmicks. The heating and ventilation systems are effective and quick to respond, and optional extras like heated seats and steering wheel add a touch of premium feel on chillier days. The Hustler's character really comes alive in how it balances economy with usability. For city commuters, the mild hybrid system smooths out stop-start traffic and reduces jaggedness in acceleration. For small families, the versatile cabin and storage solutions make parenting life simpler. You can fit a buggy, shopping and a football kit in one trip without needing to plan 2 journeys. For lifestyle buyers, the Hustler's cheeky looks and paint options mean you won't end up with the same dull-looking car as everyone else. On the subject of running costs, the Hustler is competitive. Insurance groups are typically lower than equivalent larger crossovers, fuel consumption for the hybrid and mild hybrid models is excellent, and maintenance costs are modest. Depreciation in this class can be steep, but Suzuki's reputation for reliability helps keep second-hand values reasonable. If you're replacing an older small car with a Hustler, you'll probably find your monthly running expenditure drops, especially if you choose the hybrid variant and use it mainly in urban conditions. How about pricing and trim strategy? Suzuki positions the Hustler to be affordable but with appealing options up the range. Base models are sensibly equipped, with essentials like air conditioning, a decent audio system and safety assist. Move up to mid and high spec and you get alloy wheels, leatherette or better upholstery, more advanced infotainment, 360-degree cameras and convenience additions. The idea is to offer a very usable car at entry price and a surprisingly well-equipped one at mid-trim. Good value for money has always been Suzuki's play, and that remains true for 2025. There are naturally limitations. The Hustler isn't a large family SUV, boot space with 5 aboard is modest compared to bigger vehicles, and if you regularly carry adults in the rear plus large amounts of luggage you might find it cramped. It's also not designed for serious off-roading despite the chunky styling. The suspension and drivetrain are optimized for tarmac. If you want huge towing capability or long-legged motorway cruising with absolute composure, you'll want to look at larger models. But if those are not your priorities, the Hustler does a remarkable job of offering much of what drivers want in a compact, efficient package. Comparatively, the Hustler sits between small city cars and compact crossovers. It undercuts many larger rivals on price, but offers similar lifestyle appeal. Its direct competitors are a mix of small crossovers and tall city hatchbacks, and what it has in its favor is unique styling, clever packaging and excellent real-world economy. For buyers looking to reduce running costs without compromising on usability or character, the Hustler is an attractive alternative to bland, economy-first cars. In terms of ownership, Suzuki's network and support are good in most markets, and the car's simplicity means fewer things go wrong in the long run. Warranty packages are competitive and extended coverage is often available, which helps if you plan to keep the vehicle for several years. If you care about resale value, choose a well-equipped mid-trim and consider the hybrid variant. These tend to be most desirable. So, who exactly should be considering the 2025 Suzuki Hustler? If you're a city dweller who wants a compact car with personality and real practicality, it's an excellent choice. If you're a small family looking for an economical second car, it will serve brilliantly. If you value low running costs, easy parking and a car that's genuinely versatile for urban tasks and occasional trips out of town, the Hustler fits the bill. It's also a refreshing pick for buyers who want a distinct design and don't want to blend into the crowd of anonymous crossovers. To sum up, the 2025 Suzuki Hustler is a cleverly engineered, well-rounded small crossover that nails the brief for city-friendly versatility. It pairs efficient, modern powertrains with sensible packaging, useful technology and a characterful design. It's not the largest or the most luxurious car you can buy, but for what it sets out to be, a fun, practical, economical city crossover with the ability to handle weekend adventures, it's one of the best in its segment. If you're shopping in this category in 2025, the Hustler deserves a proper test drive on your shortlist. Thanks so much for watching this in-depth look at the 2025 Suzuki Hustler. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear whether you'd pick the Hustler over other small crossovers, and what color you'd choose. Don't forget to subscribe to Cars on Ride for more full-length reviews, comparisons and the latest car news. Drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video.